No confidence motion moved against Honorable Udaya Gammanpila is moved for the reason that for several different aspects of the management of his ministry, he has perhaps mismanaged the affairs of the ministry for these reasons. Now, I would like to deal just with one aspect of it. Now, we say in our motion, and whereas he has not fulfilled the pledge given to use the profit earned by the government when prices were falling to rescue the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation from its indebtedness to state banks. Now, this is a very serious matter for this reason. Now, I quote from Business Times. US dollar shortage burdens debt-ridden Ceylon Petroleum Corporation. Now, this is at a time when this particular ministry, which normally should be held together with power, energy and renewable resources. Now, this has been divided among three people. So, his focus is basically on managing the energy side of it. Now, in managing the energy side of it, where does he falter? Now, the debt-ridden Ceylon Petroleum Corporation is heading towards an unprecedented financial crisis due to a dollar shortage in state banks to settle its fuel import payment bills when clearing shipments from the port. The CPC had to face severe difficulties in clearing its recent crude oil shipment, which arrived on July 5th at the port, and another refined petrol cargo is expected on Thursday, July 22nd, day after tomorrow. High-ranking customs officials told the Business Times. Now, there are several matters regarding this. Now, particularly, how does this dereliction of duty and using utmost care while he discharges his function as a minister comes? Now, this is for this reason. Usually, the practice in the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation is that when they open a letter of credit, they have to retire the letter of credit when they receive the goods. But then the Petroleum Corporation has been following a practice of taking on DP terms for 90 days, for 180 days, and have been monthly, their commitment has been in the range of about 200 to 215 or 220 million dollars. So they collect weekly, monthly, and settle the money to the commercial banks, the state banks, so that they retire the letter of credit, which for the last 1.5 years, having had a massive profit, the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation has failed to retire the bills to the state banks, thereby causing a serious run on the state banks' deposits. And these people will really panic if this situation goes on. They have brought virtually the state banks into a serious position. $3.4 billion in LCs open for energy imports, whether it's petroleum products or even coal for various other purposes. The failure to settle that in time. It's the earlier practice of every week, monthly collecting the monies that they get. And when they are earning so much of profit, without paying the benefit, without allowing the consumer to get the benefit of the price reduction in the world market, they take all the profit but do not even retire the bills. And this has finally resulted in a serious problem, not only the energy crisis, now foreign exchange reserves crisis for the state banks. Now, this is why we say that there is a serious dereliction of duty by the minister. And that is all the more justified.
Honourable Member, you have another 2 more minutes.
For 1.5 years, they failed to do this. Now, I say that this is so serious because our energy imports is almost in the region of $5 billion every year. This $5 billion is almost equal to 25% of our imports to the country. This $5 billion is 25% of our entire imports. It's $5 billion is almost 50% of our export earnings for the country. So this is a serious matter. This treasury management in the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation is dragging the country into a serious crisis, whereas they have earned heavy profits for the last 2 years when the world prices had come down. And why haven't they settled the bills for 1.5 years? And this is the serious failure for which the minister has to face this no-confidence motion. Therefore, Mr. Deputy Chairman of Committee, let me also tell him, now he also in his he has brought a amendment, a cabinet amendment to privatize the functions of the Petroleum Corporation. Now he says, now in his manifesto, this Pivituru Helaurume manifesto, his party manifesto, very Sundara Surangana Kataki Nametana. කිසිදු ආණ්ඩුවකට වරාය ගුවන්තොටුපළ අධිවේගී මාර්ග විදුලි බලාගාර තෙල් පිරිපහදු වැව් සහ ගංගා වැනි උපාය මාර්ගික වශයෙන් වැදගත් සම්පත් සිය දූර කාලය ඉක්මවා යනසේ විදේශිකයන්ට බදු දීමට නොහැකි වන අයුරින් සීමා පැනවිය යුතුය. උපාය මාර්ගික සම්පත් විදේශිකයන්ට බදු දෙන්නේ නම් ඒ සඳහා පාර්ලිමේන්තු විශේෂ බහුතරයකින් යෝජනාවක් සම්මත විය යුතු බවට ව්‍යවස්ථාවට වගන්තියක් එකතු විය යුතු බවට අපි යෝජනා කරමු. Now, having said this in his manifesto, he goes and brings an amendment.
Honourable member, please wind up.
To the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation Act to enable him to privatize all these functions. So, for that reason alone, having fooled the people.
Honourable member, please wind up.
Yes, having fooled the people on this ground. No, this is why the people and the opposition is now bringing the no confidence motion, because he has gone against his promise to the people, having brought these amendments to the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation Act,
please wind
as
up.
well as to also not pass on the benefit of the price advantage in the world market, and having failed to settle and retire the letters of credit that they have obtained from the state banks. They have put the state banks into crisis. They have brought the foreign reserves of the state banks into serious problem, thereby causing a serious problem in the future of having
Honourable member,
long
please
queues
wind
before
up.
our petrol sheds, and also to have a serious energy crisis and plunging the entire country into
Thank
a
you.
serious financial problem. Therefore, we say that we will be supporting this motion for this reason.
Thank you.